Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to some World of Dummies. And as you can see, this match has already started. These guys just completely rage at each other, and I don't even know what started it. But the chat is going off. The chat is going off, and it's going to continue to go off on one. Trump 2022. I mean, I don't even know why he's talking about Trump still, but this Object 268, the E5, I think that, I don't even know, like, are they arguing each other? Come say that to my face, you effing pussy. I will. They are arguing. The E5 and the 268 are really arguing, and I don't even know why. I'll deck you. Trump or die. Even the Death Star's now getting involved. The 268, don't bring a gun, you effing pussy. I mean, yeah, he's the 268 is not happy, and the E5 has obviously retaliated. And they just argue. Fucking pussy needs guns. So the 268, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what's gone on. I just start in the game and they just completely raging at each other. This is burning games as well, so it's not like you have to be upset because you're lost or you're losing or you die. I mean, it's funny. I love this kind of chat. I do love this kind of chat because it is entertaining and it is amusing just to see people arguing the way these guys are arguing. So I'm surprised it's actually got. I was going to say I'm surprised it's gone quiet, but again, talking about guns, the 268 is talking about Americans and their guns and stuff like that, and then you've got the Death Star. That's just Trump. Yes, he's a Trump supporter there. It's just, what the hell is happening? What the hell is going on? USA equals pussies. Yeah, not quite. But yeah, is there going to be any more? I mean, we still have a long time left. Now they just call them racist pussies. So yeah, it's quite funny. I could watch these kind of replays every day. Pussy move then, says the E5. Not quite sure who he's talking to. I'm assuming he's talking to the Object 268. And again, I don't even know why no more. Like, is the Death Star involved? Are they friends, or are they? Who's arguing at who? Are there Death Stars in Mexico? I don't think anyone's really paying attention to you, Death Star, to be honest. The E5 and the 268 are just going off at each other. Absolutely going off at them. While our guy here, we're not even watching the game anymore. Those of you that are actually watching the game, you're doing it wrong. You shouldn't be watching the game. You should be watching the chat. If you haven't been watching the chat, you've already missed quite a lot. So yeah, they're still going at it. They are still going at it. It's only been a couple of minutes in, but the 268 doesn't like. I'm assuming he's not American. Because he does not like Americans. That's for sure. He does not like Americans. So just 3 tanks left alive now. Are we going to see any more rage? Are we going to see any more crying in the chat? The Sheridan over there, nah, he's just a pussy. His time is up. He's old as fuck. Talking about Donald Trump there, and then yeah, bitch, N-words. Yeah, GG. Die for some. Yeah, okay, 1 versus 1. The old trick in the book, when you don't like something or you don't like someone, come 1 versus 1 me, punk. We'll settle it. Me beating you in a 1 versus 1 will go to show how much better I am in real life than you, how much of a good person I am over you, and how much of a pussy in real life you are if you lose this 1 versus 1. Yes, because that is how it works. That's how people assume it works in real life. So nice bit of entertainment there for our start. Next up, we have the Dracula. Now, of course, we're going to start this game, and we have the FE201, and we're always going to have this now. Of course, with what's happening in the world, you're bound to see stuff like this. This game is trash, says the FE201. Not quite sure what that has to be involved in. What is pretty much gonna say when it comes to it. Fuck Zelensky. Yes, fuck Zelensky. So he's on the Russian side. He's obviously not liking the Ukrainian president. And again, come on, guys, like this. Yes, there's a war happening right now between Ukraine and Russia. Obviously, we are there to support Ukraine. Of course, nothing bad about the Russian people, because it's not the Russian people. But yeah, this guy seems to not like the Ukrainian president at all. And again, I thought Wargaming, like, I got confused when Wargaming announced that they are closing the chat. I know the global chat and stuff like that, clan chat, has all been turned off. No idea why they haven't actually closed the in-game chat. I mean, why close one but not the other? I really don't understand. Like, what is the whole point of closing the game chat, the global chat, if you can still talk in game? I mean, no one looks at the global chat, or yeah, you can't message like even your clan mates and stuff like that, I think. But if they're going to close the chat, at least close like the whole chat, because it's just constant. Every time I play, literally every time I play the game, and I don't play it that often, to be honest, but there's always something being said, and that's either against Russia or against Ukraine. I mean, again, like I said, if you're going to turn off the chat, turn off the whole chat, and not just part of it, because it just seems pretty pointless in my opinion. So yeah, again, I just wanted to show that, because this has been happening since the start of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and I think things like that is going to continue to it's going to continue to happen. It's going to continue to happen. And again, just like we got here, we're going to have another bit of raging, or people trying to be funny. The T14 comeback Hitler. I mean, is there any need for it? I don't know. These are only tier 5 games, yeah, of course. And of course, the Churchill one there. Yeah, very funny. Very funny. Comeback Putin. I mean, Putin's gone nowhere. Like, right now, he's gone nowhere. So again, I don't see why the need. At least, again, comeback Hitler there. Why? I mean, I don't really want to talk about the war and Russian and the Ukraine on the channel, because we're a Blitz channel. You know, we're a World of Tanks channel. We're my channel. We don't really want too much politics on the channel. I've said it before, and I will say it again. We are behind Ukraine 100%. They don't deserve what's happening to them. And of course, we, with many other people, will support them as much as I can. You know, I can't really do much, but I'll support them, and I'll pray for them, and I hope things it doesn't go on for too long. But yeah, in a game for people to just to try and be funny about the war is not actually funny. So don't do it, guys. Don't do it, because if you keep doing it, I mean, I'm sure Wargaming will turn off the whole chat and no one will be able to speak. And that is what I actually thought was happening, but I guess not. So moving on, we have one more replay here. Now, this I have sent to a friend of mine. I've sent to a friend of mine because he is a leader. He's one of the leaders in the clan, in this clan. And I mean, I don't even know, again, why people have to do this. So we've got our guy, Detective Conan, one of my old-time friends. I was in Phoenix a long time ago. And he just starts up, and the Leopard 1 decides to block him. And I don't think that's because of the tank. I do honestly think that's because of the clan tag. Phoenix are one of the oldest clans in the game, and Pulse is actually a well-known clan as well. The Pulse have been around for a long time, and it's one of my friend's clan. One of my admins actually on my channel, one of my moderators, he's one of the deputies in Pulse. So of course I've sent him this replay and just like, dude, what's going on with this guy? He just blocks for no reason whatsoever, and he even has the cheek to just to say WTF. Like, why are you saying WTF? Like, and the fact that he tries denying things in this game, we have something called a replay. That will show that you clearly have been blocking our waffle here, our good friend Detective Conan, and he doesn't have anything else on his mind apart from blocking our guy here in the waffle. And of course, I love the reaction that Detective Conan has done. He's not reacting. He's not reacting. He's not letting him be. He's not letting him win. Of course, he's not just giving up. He's not letting him win. He's still trying to fight without saying anything. He's not going to stoop down to his level. He's just going to continue on with the game because there is tanks to shoot at and there is a battle going on that needs their help. And of course, he now is pretty much forced to push down. And of course, the Leopard is still going to be there. But he really needs to clear this Death Star. He has to clear this Death Star now, otherwise it is game over. And he does manage to do that just in time for the Leopard 1 to come and block him again. And now he's a one-shot. He's a one-shot. This Leopard has completely ruined his game. Would you think Detective Conan would be in the position he's at now if it wasn't for the Leopard? No, he wouldn't. He'd still be at the top and he would still be camping and he wouldn't have dropped down in the middle of all of these tanks. But because of this Leopard, he's now a one-shot and there's not too much he can do. Of course, he still gets that nice shot there on the enemy waffle. And the funny thing is, even without these two tanks, I mean, the waffle, yeah, he's still done 1600 damage. Hasn't done too much, but he hasn't been able to do too much. The Leopard has done nothing. But even without these two, they are still winning the game. And they are still going to continue to win the game. It is a 6 now. It's a 6 versus 4. Here comes the standard B. Hopefully he does get a final shot. Unfortunately, doesn't get that final shot into the standard B. And now all of a sudden the Leopard 1 is going to try and fight, but of course he is now a one-shot. Just 2 tanks left alive, the waffle and the standard B. There goes the waffle, and it now just leaves this guy. And even there, look, detected that Leo killed me. Laugh out loud, says the Leo. And this is where he's just like, lies. There is something called a replay. There's something called a replay that I think this guy is not quite sure of. But I'm going to keep continuing. Obviously, I've messaged my friend. He has replied back. I haven't read the reply yet because right now Discord's playing up. But I'm hoping not to see this guy in this clan because this is a decent clan. It's a well-respected clan. Got some great guys in there. And people like this are ruining their reputation. No need for it. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm meadsy69. And I will catch you all very, very soon. Bye-bye. With